VidGamesFTW.
Big Yeetus. That's what Coco's playing. She's playing Fall Guys on her tablet. Isn't it on phones?
Yes.
How did they make it work on phones?
I forgot when, but they did. They were like, "Oh yeah, Fall Guys is now on mobile."
How did they achieve that?
I have no fucking clue.
Anyway, welcome back to Crash 4.
They
About to face McBrio.
They just did.
Brio McBeatus.
They used their thick bonkus to fucking make it work.
They're thick bonkus.
That's what he's about to turn into at the end of this fight.
Big Yeetus.
Both Big Eaters and a thick bonkus.
He's a big yeah. You're right. Because he does bonk you.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, you can really hear the the fuck's his name?
Roger Craig Smith.
Roger Craig Smith in this. I wanted to call him like Scott or something. I don't know why.
Scott Smith.
Scott McSmith. Scott Smithus. No, it's inverted. It's actually not inverted. They just put a filter on it.
There's a saw that one coming.
You know what, man? That part's always that's the toughest part of this fight, like in general.
Yeah, I love how they didn't even do really much. They didn't really do anything.
This is the one fight. I mean, up until we don't just start where I was. I had to restart the whole fight.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, I find it funny how they just redid Brio's fight in Crash 1.
But not even that. Like in the one forgiving
all they
thing.
did was this.
The one forgiving thing about this game is that
with its bosses.
Yes, you'll start off wherever you were where you last died, like whatever phase you died. Not here. I mean, up until he becomes a thick bonkus, which is right now. There he is. He's still question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. For the love of God.
Jesus Christ.
So here's the thing, right? I saw Teal Game Master do this on his playthrough. And when we've done this, we were just running around still like, you could just... Well, not that. Not that! But you can just kind of like go...
Over him?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try and do that right now. I don't know why I tried to... Okay!
Holy shit.
Didn't mean to run into him, but wow, I forgot he did that. I think I've seen that death one other time.
I've never seen
that. No, fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez, with his elbow, too. His big-ass elbow.
Well, he bonked me once. Now he's just fucking doing wrestling moves on me. This time, kill him. Hurt him. See, because they don't... I keep a Kano. So I can just be like... See ya. Excuse me?
Oh, wow, that's weird. He just stops his movement.
Why did he do that?
I guess he must have figured that, like... Oh, because you were, like, slightly out of bounds, that, like... You figured that probably you would have been automatically dead if you went out a little too far like that.
Oh my God, that is that is weird.
That is weird.
I didn't see that in Teal's playthrough. Would that be a glitch? That is a glitch.
Well, whatever. Just get him.
It's fine. We did it. Oh man,
he looks like a Nork.
He does. It's Nork Brio. And then we get this awkward scene. He looks cool there, though.
You know what would be really funny if, like, you could see him flying around the background in the Ecopus dimension.
The egg is mine.
We never really know what happens to that egg. It was just
for comedy.
comedic
Here you go.
purposes.
Do we establish if boss fights count as the second level?
I don't remember. You've had to rewatch the part where we faced Engine.
Well, we're doing it now, which means that you can do offbeat.
Alright.
Since you wanted to. But we unlocked the murder mode.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look at those grapes.
Those are not grapes.
They look like fucking grapes to me. Anyways,
Well,
it's
looks
time for
can be
this.
deceiving. Time for Mosquito Marsh.
Hey, I just realized.
Yeah.
Once they pass it back to you, you get to do your favorite level.
Fuck! Fuck! Okay, so we'll be seeing a level called Run It By You. It's a pun name. Which is the last level of this world. And I do not like it. In fact, it's my least favorite world. Easily.
Least favorite level of the world?
Yes, sorry.
Yes.
But easily it's my least favorite because I enjoy Cortex Castle more than that level. And that's not me just being like, oh, that's a big statement. No, I mean, that's the fucking truth. I'd much rather complete Cortex Castle, which I've done on my own save, actually, than,
Then do Run It By You.
yeah, so technically, I beat one of the most arguably hardest levels in the game first, all 6 gems, at least in the regular version of the level, before doing it in Run It By You. But we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, welcome to like the weirdest yet coolest level of this game. So offbeat,
It's also packed with little secrets and stuff too.
little
like,
nods to other characters and whatnot.
yeah,
So like
on the
right
on
there.
the wall right there is Pinstripe.
On a wanted poster, of course.
Naturally.
Yes, that's his natural. That's him in his natural state.
Exactly. Being wanted.
And here we've got Jesus. We're starting with him. So there's a Ruptor from Skylanders. Look over here. Look over here. There goes Purah. You can barely see him over there.
Yeah, and then come over here is Spyro.
Spyro! Look at him.
Yeah.
He looks great. I was really hoping like he himself would be in the game somewhere.
There's Purah right there.
There's Purah.
And they use the CTR for it because Purah's in the cart.
You can see the cart more clearly. You can see the steering wheel.
You can kind of see it, yeah.
You can see it more clearly in the bonus round.
Yeah.
Because I think he's just standing still in the bonus round.
Yeah, they're not moving.
And for some reason, I guess Toast for Bob believes that Purah's a girl because they put a little ribbon on his tail.
Or, or something. To
I've heard that as a common misconception. People couldn't tell Purah's gender. But in several things, not like in any of the games proper, but like in the manuals and such, they've always referred to Purah as a boy. They've always referred to Purah as a boy. That's a trophy. You probably couldn't hear it, but there's a cat in there. Yeah.
I never knew that. I was wondering what that trophy was.
But I was gonna say too. So we saw this level for a brief second. Funny enough, with Coco, in the launch trailer.
Yes.
It was very brief. I had no idea it was gonna be this weird and crazy, and it's almost Sonic-like in a way. Or like, no, I like to actually more so compare it to New Donk City from Mario Odyssey, sort of, because it's got that very like, okay, it's like a little town, a little festival going on. There's Fake Crash. He's a jester.
Yeah, straight up, just Fake Crash right here. And then later on the level, we'll get to see
God, look at him.
The best boy Ripperoo.
Actually Ripperoo, not a floaty.
Yeah,
not
actual,
a balloon.
Yeah, actual Ripperoo.
But you have to look. We'll zoom in when we see him.
Yeah.
Then some people said this was like a Dia de los Muertos looking place, but it's not really. It's not very Mexican looking, like at all.
Yeah. Not really.
It's
but
just
it's still,
a really weird festival.
This part right here was, I believe, in the.
This was in the trailer.
The trailer, yeah. Oh god.
These little ghost boys attack to the beat of the song. Also, speaking of festival and those little ghost dudes, this also reminds me a lot of that festival area of A Hat in Time.
Oh god.
Yeah, you can't kill them.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to, but.
And we got these blocks. These minion blocks. We saw them briefly in the state of play.
Yeah, those weird ones.
Before knowing it was part of.
Why I did that.
Do that. Before knowing it was, they were part of this level. Or at least I didn't piece it together.
Oh my god! I completely misjudge when I jump, and sometimes when I double jump, I misjudge it a lot.
These Jack-in-the-Box boys. There he goes. Send him flying.
I'm surprised there's not like a trophy for being like, oh, play like a secret like song or something on the pianos.
I've tried to jump on different keys, and it doesn't really make much of a song.
Oh god.
I was hoping you'd save that and at least sacrifice Aku Aku for it.
Jesus. Okay.
You're like, I want to do this one, and then you died like how many times?
Twice.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like press L2.
Yeah, it's only twice. It's fine. Like I'm going for the gems anyways.
So we should probably explain that too, because we were, well, you probably saw it in the first few parts. How you've got gems for getting a certain amount of Wumpa fruit, you've got breaking all the crates, dying less than 3 times. You can die up to 3 times.
Yeah, but anything past that won't count.
Anything past that, yeah, will immediately negate it. And then getting the hidden gem.
Yes.
So that's 6 gems in general.
Which changes in inverted mode.
Per the location of the hidden gem changes.
Yeah, the location.
But yeah, you have to do 6 separate gems in the regular versions and 6 separate gems in the inverted versions. So effectively it's 12 gems per level.
Yes.
Then you've got timeline levels, which are the ones with Tana in them.
Tana and Dingo.
Not the ones that we've played already to introduce you to them, because those are mainline levels. They just want you to be able to get used to those characters, because if you do want to end up playing as them more, then the timeline levels appear where it's those off to the side ones, so like the Tana icon or the Dingodile icon or something, and or the Cortex or icon.
Yeah, there's Pura right there.
There's Pura. And in the timeline levels, those off to the side ones, those are also like little twisted versions of existing levels. You're playing it first from another character's perspective, then you have to switch back to either Crash or Coco, whoever you have.
Oh god.
Good job. And then
oh, well, it's a checkpoint.
That continues off of whatever level. Like when you're playing a mainline story level and then something happens and they get all confused.
Also,
that's going to be the level that gets remixed in the timeline level.
Yeah. Also, I love how I love that in some levels they put a bonus round right here by a checkpoint, which effectively gives you 2 checkpoints.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're going for both. Like, again, since you just skipped that... Well, no, you died in there. But if you didn't touch that at all, then you'd have to get that checkpoint, or else you'd be sent back further if you die.
Yeah.
You should at least get that gem. That one's easy.
Well, I got it. It was whatever.
Whatever. I was gonna say, like, can you not die?
I don't care.
So there's a lot to explain, but if you've been watching Crash 4 stuff, then you basically already know how everything works, hopefully. Otherwise, just keep watching, and because we already know everything at this point, for the most part, yeah. We'll be gliding through these a lot easier.
I like almost fell right there. I don't know if you saw that.
And a lot faster. Yeah, sort of.
Alright, we're almost there.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Isn't this the first rail grind?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet. I believe that's after this part. Yes. It is after this part.
Watch out for ghosties. They remind me of, like, either Luigi's Mansion or Ghostbuster Ghosts.
They remind me more so of Luigi's Mansion Ghosts.
Like 2 and 3, not like the first game. Should we do a whole playthrough of that eventually? Like, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do for VidGhouls, because we haven't even talked about that. Like, our plans for that. I want to record that soon so we can get it up on Halloween Day, because obviously we're going to be busy on Destination Mark. But, I don't know what we should play. But even outside of VidGhouls, I kind of want to,
oh my God,
do a full playthrough of Luigi's Mansion anyway, because it's just a fun game to play. But, like, I don't know. It's weird to believe that Luigi's Mansion is a series now.
Alright, here we go. Here comes the first rail grind segment. And I believe this is where Ripperoo is.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
I love the music right there.
Let's see,
The dynamic music is so good.
And where is this coming up?
There's Spyro. Again.
And there he is.
There he is! Super Brew! Look at him bouncing around all happy. Look at him. Do not go down. I always forget that myself. So I die there every so often.
Alright, final segment.
Final stretch!
Yeah.
I like I just sitting there like, wee. Can those guys kill you?
By the guys in the bag?
These dudes appear. Oh no, because you, they're just playing with you, they're having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Playing alongside you. Oh god.
Playing with fire here.
Whee!
There we go. Okay, and then it's Dingo next.
Yes, we'll do that next time. So tune in next time. So these are the aforementioned little ghosty boys. Little ghosty skeletons.
Ghostly skeletons.
Spooky, ghostly skeletons.
You know, speaking of Luigi's Mansion, I find that weird that in the first game they had ghost skeletons.
Oh, they did they?
Yeah, and like, how did that happen? Why are they ghosts? That makes no sense.